Most people want success. They want the results. They want the respect. They want the confidence that comes with winning. But very few people are willing to pay the price. Everyone loves the idea of success, but almost nobody loves the process that creates it. Because the process is uncomfortable. It requires waking up early when you want to sleep. It requires working when you feel tired. It requires pushing forward when nothing seems to be working. And that is where most people quit. Not because they are incapable, not because they are not talented, but because they are not disciplined. Comfort is one of the most dangerous things in life. Comfort feels good in the moment, but it slowly destroys your potential. Comfort tells you to sleep longer. Comfort tells you to skip the workout. Comfort tells you that tomorrow will be a better day to start. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And suddenly years have passed and nothing has changed. Comfort is quiet. It doesn't ruin your life in one day. It ruins it slowly. Through small decisions that feel harmless. Until one day you realize that the life you wanted never happened. Many people wait for motivation. They say they will start when they feel inspired. They say they will work when they feel ready. But motivation is temporary. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel tired. Some days you are excited about your goals. Some days you question everything. If you rely on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent. Because motivation disappears when things become difficult. That is why discipline matters more. Discipline shows up when motivation disappears. Discipline keeps you moving when you don't feel like doing anything. The difference between average people and exceptional people is not intelligence. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is what they do when they don't feel like doing anything. Average people stop when things become uncomfortable. Exceptional people continue. Average people wait for the perfect moment. Exceptional people create momentum through action. Average people talk about goals. Exceptional people execute. There is a phase in every journey that most people never talk about. The lonely phase. This is the phase where you are working harder than ever, but nobody notices. Nobody applauds you. Nobody congratulates you. You wake up early, you train, you study, you improve, and the world remains silent. This is the moment where many people lose confidence. They start questioning themselves. They wonder if the effort is worth it. But this phase is necessary, because real growth happens in silence. Champions are not built in front of an audience. They are built in empty gyms, late nights, and quiet mornings. Pain is part of progress. There is no growth without discomfort. If you want to become stronger, you must push past fatigue. If you want to become successful, you must work through frustration. If you want to become confident, you must face fear. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. It shows you your limits, and then it gives you the opportunity to push beyond them. The people who succeed are not the people who avoid pain. They are the people who learn to embrace it. While you wait for motivation, time is moving. While you make excuses, time is moving. While you hesitate, time is moving. Every single day is an opportunity to move closer to your goals. But every day you waste is a day you will never get back. The most painful thing in life is not failure. It is regret. Regret for the things you could have done. Regret for the chances you didn't take. Regret for the effort you never gave. Discipline is built through repetition. Small actions repeated every single day. Waking up when you said you would wake up. Training when you said you would train. Working when you said you would work. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build trust with yourself. And that trust becomes confidence. Over time, discipline becomes part of your identity. It becomes something you no longer question. It becomes who you are. Imagine yourself 5 years from now. There are 2 possible versions of your future. One version stayed comfortable. They waited for motivation. They avoided challenges. They stayed inside their comfort zone. And 5 years later, nothing changed. The other version chose discipline. They worked when nobody cared. They stayed consistent when progress was slow. They pushed forward even when things were difficult. And 5 years later, their life is completely different. The difference between those 2 futures is not luck. It is discipline. Success does not belong to the most talented. It belongs to the most consistent. The people who show up every day. The people who keep going when things become boring. The people who refuse to quit. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need constant motivation. You need discipline. The discipline to start, the discipline to continue, and the discipline to finish. Because the life you want is built through the work you do when nobody is watching. So stop waiting, start moving, and build the discipline that will change your life. Every great achievement in life has a price. Success has a price. Discipline has a price. Growth has a price. The question is not whether there is a price. The real question is which price you are willing to pay. Because comfort also has a price. Regret has a price. Staying the same has a price. Many people choose comfort because it feels easy today. But years later they realize that comfort was the most expensive choice they ever made. The pain of discipline lasts for a moment, but the pain of regret can last for a lifetime. A talented person who lacks discipline will always struggle. But a disciplined person with average talent can achieve incredible things. Why? Because consistency always wins. Small progress repeated every single day becomes massive progress over time. One workout will not change your body. One day of hard work will not change your life. But hundreds of small efforts repeated over months and years will transform everything. Success is not built in one moment. It is built through thousands of small decisions that nobody sees. There will be days when you feel tired, days when you feel discouraged, days when progress seems invisible. That is normal. Everyone who has ever achieved something meaningful has faced those moments. The difference is that they kept going. They kept moving forward when others stopped. They stayed focused when others became distracted. They stayed disciplined when others gave up. And eventually their effort created results. There will come a moment when everything inside you wants to quit. You will feel tired. You will feel frustrated. You will start questioning whether all this effort is worth it. This moment is the real test. Not the easy days. Not the days when motivation is high. But the days when nothing feels exciting. The days when progress is slow. The days when nobody believes in what you are doing. That is where discipline proves its power. Because discipline does not depend on emotion. Discipline depends on commitment. It is the decision to keep moving forward even when the path feels heavy. And the people who win in life are the ones who pass this test. Not once, but over and over again. Your future is being built right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Through the decisions you make today, through the effort you give today, through the discipline you practice today. Every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. So make the choice that your future self will be proud of. Because one day you will look back at this moment, and you will either be grateful that you kept going, or you will wish that you had started sooner. Before this video ends, remember one thing. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to push you. Nobody is coming to build the life you want. That responsibility belongs to you. Your habits will decide your future. Your discipline will decide your success. And the actions you take today will shape the life you live tomorrow. So stop waiting, start moving, and become the person your future self will thank you for.